Hey everybody, what's going on? Trying a little YouTube live for the first time, so bear with me if I make a few mistakes. But I wanted to actually save it for a special occasion, and this is one. We just got the May Sweep information in ratings for Raw Travel, and it was the highest of our ever for May Sweeps for us. And those of you who don't know about May Sweeps, that's a rating period where most of television programming rolls out original programming and they compete. And it's an important period because it's kind of the end of the official season for everybody as everybody switches to summer viewing. So anyway, we were up 13% year over year in May, and that's a huge, huge accomplishment because television right now, as you know, because of outlets like YouTube and all the streaming and all that stuff, um, most television viewing is going down. In season six, we're up 11%. So for the whole season, we're still up double digits. So that's an incredible accomplishment, and I just want to thank you guys, particularly you subscribers on YouTube, because you're part of our core viewers that probably watch Raw Travel, and we appreciate that. The other good news I have is season seven is a go. That begins in October. We've already begun filming, already begun editing actually, and I'm getting ready to go to Ethiopia in a couple of weeks to continue filming for season seven. So we got a really nice head start. We got some really cool content coming up for you guys. Of course, on YouTube, if you keep tuning in, and our other social media spots like Facebook, Twitter, TripAdvisor, places like that, you'll also see that we have a lot of content that we're putting up beyond the show. These are trailers, but also just web content extras that you can't get on the show that we can't fit in. And, so I hope you guys will continue to watch those and like those. The new episodes, we do have some new episodes coming up in July. So get ready for those. Those have already been delivered, they're ready to go. A couple of highlights. One of them is called Spread Out. It's about like the over touristed destinations there are and alternatives and ways that you can avoid, contributing to the problem of over touristing, where people just basically all go to the same place at the same time and really have not only a miserable experience for the most part, but at the same time overtax the infrastructure of the place where they're headed. So it's like too much of a good thing in places like Barcelona, Venice, Italy. These places are over touristed. Machu Picchu in Peru. So we offer some alternatives and ways and tips, not only in destinations, but ways. It's a big world. And so if everybody just spreads out, we're cool. And you can have a better travel experience in the process. So that's coming in July. Another one's coming in July. It's called Delicious Destinations. We don't focus a lot on food, but you can't go to a destination without um, using food as an insight to culture, which we do. So we compile some of those shows and some from of our shows and just showcase just a small sample of the delicious destinations that we've been to. So season seven begins in October. I hope you'll stay tuned for that. In the meantime, as you're headed to the beach or wherever you may be headed this summer, I wanted to give you some recommended reading. A book that I recently am almost finished and I'm enjoying immensely. It's called Aloha Wonderwell. Wonderwell. I'm sorry, Aloha Wonderwell. That's a stage name for this young lady, Aloha Wonderwell Baker. She was the first woman to circle the world in an automobile. She did this in the 1920s when she was just 17. So imagine traveling in the 1920s as a female. She didn't do it alone, but she endured a lot of hardships. And what I like about the book is it gave me some a historical context of where we are in terms of travel and how basically blessed we are to live today where we can travel, especially if you have a U.S. passport, unencumbered to so many, many places. Most of the world actually is at our fingertips, and we just need to do it. And so that's the idea. The other thing was just the incredible insights that a 17-year-old girl was able, or woman, young lady, was able to get from traveling the world, especially during that time where there was a sense of colonialism. She was able to get beyond that and see the beauty of getting with the locals and having these authentic cultural experiences, which, as you know, if you watch the show, is something I'm trying to do in Raw Travel. So Aloha Wonderwell is a great book. I highly recommend it. Aloha Wonderwell, Call to Adventure. Check it out. It's not like reading Dickens. It's a fast read, especially if you're a traveler. You're going to dig it. The only other recommended reading I say is what's your next big trip? So if you're going to the beach over the summer, or maybe you're traveling somewhere and you've already got everything laid out, I like to take travel books to my next destination or my next possible destination. It allows me to kind of like daydream and plan about the next one, gets me through some of the, slogging through some of the day-to-day routine stuff that I have to do. It allows me to daydream a little bit while doing some hardcore travel planning. So I really recommend it. I'm getting ready to go to Ethiopia, as I said, so I got this one from Brat. Also use Lonely Planet, use Frommers from time to time. Find the guidebook brand that fits your kind of travel, but this is a good one. Lonely Planet, Frommers, they're all good. I love them all. All right, guys, thank you again. Once again, headline here is just had our best season ever, highest rating ever. And if you like the show, please let your local affiliates know, because that's the best way to get a better time slot. You can email me if you want, but it doesn't do a lot of good. We want the best. I'd take prime time all day long, but those time slots are very hard to get, as you can imagine, because the network's there. But if you send an email to your local affiliate and say, hey, I really enjoy Raw Travel, I'd like to see it in a better time slot. If you feel like it's too late or too early for you to enjoy, you should do that. That's our business model, is broadcast syndication, and that's the way we make money. That's the way we're able to continue to produce the show. We don't make it streaming. We don't make it over the, YouTube. YouTube is not a business model that is conducive to what we do. So that's how we do it. Old school, but it's free. It's over the air. And if you watch the show and you like it, you should let your local affiliates know. Someday we'll be on a streaming platform come near you, but that's going to be lagging behind. You'll always be like 3 or 4 years behind. So if you want to stay current with where we're going, watch here, as we'll be continue to post behind the scenes stuff. I'll try to do a few more live videos for you guys as well. And you can always follow us at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the hashtag is Raw Travel TV. And it's at Raw Travel TV for all of those. Also on TripAdvisor, we have a profile as well. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate all your support. Thank you for making season 6 our best ever. And here's to a great season 7. Enjoy the day today. See, I don't know how to shut it off. How do we stop them on live?